Okay, so my next uh, skit is on a depressed woman. This is our second session, and her name is Jill. She's a 37-year-old Caucasian woman. She's married for 10 years, is currently unemployed, has two children, two boys, a 3 and a 5-year-old. And she has come to me because she feels depressed due to the fact that she can't find a job after graduating from college. So, hi Jill, how are you today? Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm okay. How are you?
Good, good. Are you feeling a little bit better than the first time we met?
No, I'm still feeling kind of low, kind of down, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a little bit better since they came the first time. I think it helped.
It's fine. We're going to gradually start feeling a little bit better. We can't feel better right, second session. So I'm glad to hear that you're feeling a little better, though. Okay. That's great. So let's overview a little bit what we had discussed in the first session. You, based on my notes, you did say that you feel incompetent due to the fact that you can't help your husband financially because you're not able to find a job ever since you graduated. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. I guess I just feel like I should, after graduation, I feel like I should, like my career should have blossomed and it didn't. So I'm just kind of, I don't know, kind of feeling blah just because I don't have the job that I want. I don't have a job. And, yeah, that's why I'm pretty much depressed, I guess.
Which is a very good reason to be depressed. I mean, you go to college and you invest all this time and money into receiving a degree, and then once you're ready to go out into the real world, and for some reason it's very hard out there right now to find a job. So it's very, very likely that you will feel a little down due to the fact that you can't find a job. So that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. You also said that you feel like a failure, I mean, due to this fact. And although your husband's been very supportive and he's there for you financially and emotionally, you still feel very sad and depressed due to the fact that, you just can't find yourself to a certain extent. So, can you talk to me a little bit more about your husband? I mean, how does he show you support? How do you feel that he shows you support and that he loves you?
Well, he talks to me. He tells me not to worry, that, we can survive on, one salary. And he helps me out with the kids a lot. He tries to cheer me up. Like he'll take me out to dinner because he knows I like that. But sometimes I just don't have the energy. I mean, he's really good with the kids and myself. I just don't have the energy to go out and play with them, or even go out with him sometimes. And I stay up at night and I think about, like what I should be doing, and I don't know. He's great though. I think it's me, and I don't know how to get out of it, I guess.
Well, you're a very lucky woman. That sounds really nice of him to do that. How does it make you feel when he takes you out to dinner? I mean, can you describe a little bit more how you said that he knows you like that? What does your mood change? Do you feel like you're more energetic? Do you feel you're a little happier? What happens when something nice like that happens?
Well, I mean, I'm happy at the moment when let's say if we're out at my favorite restaurant. I'll have a glass of wine. I'm happy just, being with him at the time. But after we leave, then my depression comes back. Right when, as soon as we're leaving the restaurant, and I get home, then I find myself feeling really sad again until the next time, whenever he'll do something else that will cheer me up. But it usually just lasts for the moment that we're doing something.
That sounds like you're kind of having a good time, and then you go back into reality, and it just goes back to feeling a little sad when you go back home and face the fact that you have to be home due to the fact that you're not employed. So you spend a lot of time at home, pretty much.
Yeah, I do actually, and I know I should go out more, but I just don't. I guess it's part of depression, but I just don't feel like going anywhere. Other than if he, tells me let's go somewhere.
Good. We also discussed in the previous session that you just stop fixing yourself up physically. You kind of stop combing your hair. You stop caring very much about your appearance. I mean, does that still continue? Did you find yourself being a little more with energies to fix yourself up?
Well, you're right. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I get dressed, and I don't really fix myself up. I mean, I mean, I still shower. I just don't feel like putting up any makeup on, or looking really nice like I used to. So I don't know. I guess it's just kind of like feel like a robot. Like I'll just pick whatever out of the closet. I don't go shopping. So, we're all in my PJs and just walk around the house. So, I don't really fix myself up. I mean, I wash my hair and I put it up. I don't really feel like fixing it. So, I don't know. I just kind of don't do anything that I used to. Like, I don't know, putting earrings on or, I mean, I did today because I'm trying to make a difference. But usually I don't wear anything, any makeup or anything like that. So, yeah.
That's good to hear. And you look very nice today. I'm glad that so I can see that you are trying to even just your physical appearance, and you're trying, because we talked about it last time, that maybe we can start little baby steps, and that's a big step. That you're wearing earrings today, and you combed your hair, and that's really nice. That's great.
Yeah, I thought I would try something a little bit different.
That's good. Let's see, what else did we go over? Well, we talked about your low energy in regards to playing with your children. It doesn't really you don't have the energy as you used to before to play with your children. Can you talk about a little bit of how that's affecting your relationship? As far as your boys, I mean, how do you see things going with that?
Well, before I felt like I would play with my kids. Like we'd go to Color Me Mine and we'd do, art, and we'd go to the park, and I'd be more involved in their life. Now I just kind of pick them up in school, and if they want to watch TV, I let them. I don't really interact with them as much as I used to. I guess I just haven't really been in tune with them like I used to be. I mean, my husband kind of does the homework with them. I just don't really feel like it. So, yeah, I guess I don't really play with my kids that much. I don't really do much, and they're young, so you would think I would want to, but I just don't feel like it.
So maybe like on a daily basis, how much time would you say, or what exactly would you do? Can you describe a little bit what your routine is like on a daily basis, as far as with your children or your husband, from the time you wake up? What's important things that happen? What is it exactly that your day goes by? What is it that you do?
Well, I mean, I'm in bed, and then, I have to get up to feed them, obviously. I'm not going to starve.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, I'll turn on the TV, and then once, they go to school, then I'll just kind of turn on the TV, watch TV, and lay there. Sometimes I'll fall asleep, or a lot of the times I do just because I don't sleep at night, so I tend to fall asleep in front of the TV. And then I guess once I realize it's getting, late, and I start making food for my husband. And then once he gets home, I mean, we don't really interact. He kind of takes care of the kids for the rest of the day, and he kind of takes over. So I kind of go into my own little world. So I don't really, I guess, help out after that.
So let's go back. I mean, you pointed out something very important. You said that you have trouble sleeping at night, so therefore you tend to fall asleep while the children are in the house watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
Which can be a big concern due to the fact that they're children, they're very young, and you're by yourself with them, and when you fall asleep, there's nobody really supervising them, I suppose, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so that's something that we're gonna have to talk about a little more, just to find something that we can do so that they're not left unattended when you doze off, which is completely understandable that you're not sleeping all night. So I can imagine how tired you are during the daytime. So can you describe to me what happens at nighttime? What is it that happens at nighttime?
I feel like I can't breathe. And just my head has like all these thoughts of, I need to get a job, I need to, get my career going. So I just can't sleep. I don't know. I think I'm thinking too much of what I need to do, and then I feel like, I don't know.
Right. And I agree with you. I think that that's what's happening. You're going back and rethinking everything over and over again. It's just not allowing you to rest and fall asleep. So we're going to have to work on that, some strategies that we can work on so that we can fall asleep at least longer than you usually do right now. How many hours do you say you sleep in an average night?
Maybe 2, if I'm lucky.
So that's not a lot. That's only 2 hours. So it's. Do you feel it's taking a toll on you physically, emotionally? I mean, what is that lack of sleep doing to you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel really tired during the day. That's probably why I tend to fall asleep in front of the TV. So yeah, I mean, I do want to try to get some more sleep. But yeah, I don't have energy at all. So during the day because I'm just so tired. So that affects like maybe, and also the way I probably interact with my family. So yeah, I can see that it's taking a big toll on me.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I mean, do you ever have any type of suicidal thoughts, any type of suicidal ideation that you might want to tell me about?
No, I don't think about that at all.
You think about that. So mainly your main concern or the reason why you're not sleeping is mainly because you can't find a job and you feel incompetent towards the family and helping them. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well that's a good thing. I mean, it's good to hear that there's no suicidal thoughts. That's always a good thing. So let me ask you this: how long has it been that you've actually been looking for work? You told me that you graduated, I believe, 5 years ago. So when exactly did you start job hunting?
Like 2 years ago.
Do you want to tell me how is it that what has your experience been when you've gone out there? What have you felt when you've gone out and looked for work?
Well, I guess I feel like maybe, I don't know if they're just not hiring at the moment, or maybe I don't know if I don't have what they're looking for as far as in excuse me, job wise. Maybe I just don't have enough experience in the field yet, or it's just not the right time. I'm not really sure. So it's just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've gone to a couple places, but maybe I just haven't really, really looked. I don't know.
Good, and I'm glad you mentioned that because that's one of the goals that I would want us to work on. Maybe just looking over what might be some reasons why you haven't gotten hired yet. And I think one of the big reasons is that, it's just a lot of people that are unemployed right now due to the financial crisis that's going on right now. But I think that if we do some exercises together, maybe we can figure out a way to strengthen your interview skills, maybe. Or what type of job hunting have you been going towards? Maybe we can do it online. Maybe we can go to job fairs. There's different ways we can look for new work. So if that's okay with you, I would want to think of some strategies that we could work on together.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, great. Now, can you think of any positive support? Who do you have around you that you feel that will help you, accomplish these strategies and not only work on them here but also at home?
I mean, I have a good family. My husband, my kids. My parents, my sisters. I mean, they can. I guess if I, kind of talk to them, maybe I can ask them.
Great. Well, it sounds to me that you have a pretty solid support from your family. You have a lot of people that love you and that are willing to support you.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I just never thought about it like that. You're right.
Great. Well, given that in mind, I want you to just write 2 positive things that you think you have in your life right now. Maybe 2 positive people or 2 positive things that make you happy. And just take a minute or 2 and just any notes that you want to write. And go ahead, and I'll give you a few seconds or minutes if you like.
Okay. I'm sorry, you said just the positive thing?
Yeah, just a positive thing. You can do 2 positive things.
Okay.
Let's not focus too much on the negative side.
Okay.
Okay, great. So you wrote, I have 2 beautiful sons. Great. And my husband is very supportive and loves me. Great. Good. So how do you feel when you write this? Do you feel that this is something that can help you overcome this depression that you've been feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I think seeing it on paper, I mean, makes me thankful that I have, my kids and my husband that can support me and be with me. So, yeah, I think it does help me.
Great, great. So you're very lucky to have all these men in your life. That's awesome. That's great, great. Well, I mean, I think that that's our first step to making this a better experience for you. And like I said, our main goal is to just help you build strategies and help you look at more of the positive things that you have in your life versus the negative. Let's not focus on the negative too much, and then try to prepare you to seek jobs and just so that you feel more confident when you're out there. And maybe the outcome is not going to be a job right away, but at least your confidence is better, and that way you don't feel depressed when you're looking for a job out there. So next session, yeah, we'll think of something else that we can do so that we can make this better.
Okay, perfect.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you very much.
Okay,
thank you.
See you next time.
Okay, bye-bye.